What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications because we're about to get into some serious Blue Jays talk that you absolutely need to hear. Drop a like if you're excited about what could be coming for this team because honestly, the possibilities right now are insane. So here's what we're doing today. I've been thinking a lot about what this team needs, what could realistically happen, and then some absolute dream scenarios that would just blow the roof off the Rogers Center. I'm breaking it down into three categories: the realistic moves that actually make sense and could happen any day now, the dream situations that would have us all losing our minds, and then the wild card stuff that nobody's really talking about but could completely change everything. Let's start with the realistic category because this is where things get interesting. Everyone's been talking about Kyle Tucker for weeks now, and honestly, at this point, it feels like it's going to happen. All the reporting, all the connections, everything points to Toronto. The Astros need to move him before he walks for nothing, and the Blue Jays have exactly what Houston wants: young, controllable players, prospects that actually project to be impact guys, and the desperation to make something happen right now. This isn't like the Shohei Ohtani situation where we were one of 30 teams hoping for a miracle. This is a legitimate trade scenario where Toronto is the front runner. When you look at what Tucker brings, a legitimate middle-of-the-order bat who plays plus defense in the outfield and has multiple years of team control, it's exactly what this roster has been missing. The lineup construction suddenly makes sense. You can protect Vlad properly, you can move guys into spots where they're actually comfortable, and you're not asking George Springer to be your best hitter at 35 years old. That's not disrespectful to George, that's just reality. Every contending team needs depth, and this move gives you that. So, yeah, realistic wish number one is seeing Kyle Tucker in a Blue Jays uniform before spring training starts. Now here's something else in the realistic category that people aren't talking about enough. Anthony Santander needs to stay healthy and give us what he's actually capable of. Last year was rough, we all saw it. The guy was battling through injuries all season, and it showed in his numbers. But let's not forget what he did the 3 years before that. We're talking about a 30-home run guy who posted an OPS consistently in the high 700s to low 800s. That's not a fluke. That's who he is when he's right. If you get a full healthy season from Santander, you're looking at a completely different middle of the order. Suddenly you've got legitimate thump throughout the lineup. You're not relying on one or two guys to carry the offense every single night, and pitchers actually have to make decisions about who they want to face. That's when offenses become dangerous. That's when you stop having these stretches where you score 2 runs in 3 games and everyone's ready to burn the stadium down. A healthy Santander fundamentally changes the calculus of what this offense can do. Moving into dream scenario territory, and this is where it gets fun. Trey Savage winning Rookie of the Year while finishing top 6 in Cy Young voting. Is it likely? Probably not. Is it possible? Absolutely. This kid has the stuff to be special right away. We've seen what he can do in the minors. We've seen the poise. We've seen the arsenal. If he comes up and gives you even 80% of what he's capable of over a full season, you're talking about a frontline starter immediately. The Rookie of the Year race in the American League is usually pretty wide open because most teams aren't giving serious playing time to rookies who can actually produce at an elite level. Savage is going to get that opportunity from day one. He's going to be in the rotation. He's going to get the ball every 5th day, and if he performs the way we think he can, there's no reason he can't run away with that award. The Cy Young votes are the cherry on top, but think about it. If he's putting up numbers that get him Rookie of the Year consideration, he's probably pitching well enough to get some Cy Young attention too. That's the dream. Here's another dream scenario that would absolutely signal this team is for real. 3 pitchers finishing in the top 9 of Cy Young voting. People are going to say that's insane, but the Phillies just did it last year with Wheeler, Suarez, and Ranger. It's not unprecedented when you have depth. The Blue Jays have Gausman, who's been there before, Berrios, who's capable of putting together that kind of season, a healthy Shane Bieber, who literally won a Cy Young before, and then you've got Savage, who we just talked about. If things break right, if guys stay healthy, if the defense behind them improves, this rotation could legitimately be one of the best in baseball. And when you have that kind of depth, you're not asking one guy to be an ace and drag everyone along. You're rolling out quality start after quality start. You're keeping your team in games, and you're giving your offense a chance to win every single night. That's how you compete for a division title. That's how you set yourself up for October. Now for the wild card stuff, and this is where we get into the territory that would really shake things up. I want to see somebody on this roster steal 30 bases. Not 20, not 25, 30. That's wild card, because when you look at this roster construction, nobody's really built for that. But here's the thing. Modern baseball has swung back toward aggression on the bases. The bigger leads, the easier it is to steal, and teams are taking advantage of it. The Blue Jays have been way too conservative for years. Last year, George Springer led the team with 18 steals. That's not enough. You've got guys like Jimenez, who showed he can run before he got hurt, and then they just completely shut him down. Why? You've got Ernie Clement, who has speed but only swiped 6 bags all year. You've got Leo Jimenez, who's young and athletic and should be getting the green light way more often.